Do you enjoy a good cup of tea? There's something about the ritual, the comfort, the taste, isn't there? Today, we're embarking on a journey, a deep dive into the world of tea. But not just any tea, we're exploring the darker side of this beloved beverage, the ones that might not be as beneficial as they seem. Yes, lurking behind the soothing warmth and aromatic allure, some teas could be concealing potential dangers. Stay tuned to find out which teas might be hiding a few dangers in your cup. Have you ever used tea as a weight loss remedy? Many of us have been enticed by the promise of easy weight loss, made by countless teas on the market. But before you brew your next cup, let's delve into the not-so-sweet truth. Weight loss teas often come with a side of danger. The primary concern? Laxative effects. Many of these teas contain senna, a natural laxative used in the medicinal world. While senna can be beneficial in certain contexts, when overused, it can lead to uncomfortable and potentially dangerous side effects. These may include stomach cramps, diarrhea, and long-term, it could even cause your bowels to stop functioning normally. Not exactly the weight loss solution you had in mind, right? Dehydration is another serious risk associated with these teas. They often promote increased urination and sweating, which might seem like a good thing in the short term for losing weight. But in reality, what you're losing is water weight, not the fat you're aiming to shed. This rapid loss of fluids can lead to dehydration, leaving you feeling lightheaded, weak, and in severe cases, it could even lead to a trip to the emergency room. And let's not forget about the potential heart problems. Some weight loss teas contain ingredients that can increase heart rate and blood pressure. In the worst-case scenario, this could lead to serious heart conditions, especially if you have an existing heart problem, or if you're using these teas over a prolonged period. It's also worth mentioning that while these teas may promise quick weight loss results, they don't promote healthy, sustainable weight loss. They don't help you build the healthy habits necessary for long-term weight management, such as regular exercise and a balanced diet. So before you reach for that weight loss tea, think about the potential risks. Instead, consider healthier and safer alternatives for weight management. Remember, there's no magic potion for weight loss, and your health should never be compromised for a quick fix. Ever heard of comfrey tea? It's a beverage brewed from the leaves and roots of the comfrey plant, known scientifically as symphytum. It's been used in traditional medicine for centuries, hailed for its potential healing properties, particularly in wound healing and bone fractures. But there's a darker side to this seemingly beneficial brew. The primary concern with comfrey tea lies in its chemical makeup. The plant contains compounds known as pyrrolizidine alkaloids. Let's call them PAs for short. These PAs are naturally occurring toxins that, when ingested, can cause severe liver damage. That's right, a cup of comfrey tea might just be a cup of liver damage in disguise. PAs don't just stop at your liver either. They're systemic toxins, meaning they can affect your entire body. Some of the health issues associated with PA exposure include lung damage, digestive troubles, and even the potential for certain types of cancer. This isn't just a case of an upset stomach after a bad meal, we're talking serious long-term health risks here. Now you might be thinking, surely if it's that dangerous, it's not allowed on the market. Well, you'd be partially right. Comfrey tea is indeed banned in several countries, including Canada, Australia, and Germany. However, it's not banned everywhere. In places where it is still allowed, it's often sold as a topical treatment, not something to be consumed. But the risk of accidental ingestion still exists, and with it, the potential for harm. The bottom line is, while comfrey tea might have a history in traditional medicine, modern science has shown us the risks this brew can pose. It's a clear example of how not all that glitters is gold, and not all natural products are safe. So, the next time you're browsing the tea aisle or considering a new herbal remedy, remember the story of comfrey tea? It might sound exotic, but it's one you might want to avoid. Kombucha has become quite popular, hasn't it? This fizzy, fermented tea has found its way into many a fridge, touted for its supposed health benefits. But it's not all sunshine and rainbows. Like many things, kombucha can have its downside, and it's important to be aware of them. First off, let's talk about the potential for stomach problems. Kombucha is fermented, which means it's full of bacteria and yeast. While some people's digestive systems can handle this just fine, others may experience bloating, gas, and even diarrhea. It's a potent brew, and drinking too much can overwhelm your stomach. Next up, there's the risk of acidosis. This is a condition where your body's fluids contain too much acid. Kombucha is quite acidic, and if you're drinking it in large amounts, it can potentially tip your body's pH balance in the wrong direction. Symptoms of acidosis can range from mild fatigue and rapid breathing to more severe symptoms like confusion or even coma in extreme cases. And then, there are the potential allergic reactions. Some people might be allergic to the bacteria and yeast in kombucha or to the tea itself. This can lead to symptoms like itching, swelling, and difficulty breathing. If you notice any of these symptoms after drinking kombucha, it's essential to seek medical attention immediately. Let's not forget that kombucha contains alcohol. While the amount is usually quite small, it's still there. If you're pregnant, trying to avoid alcohol, or have a history of substance abuse, this could be a significant concern. Plus, brewing kombucha at home can sometimes lead to higher alcohol content than expected, which could be potentially harmful. So, while kombucha might be a trendy drink, it's not without its risks. It's always important to be mindful of what we're putting into our bodies, and to remember that moderation is key. After all, too much of a good thing can sometimes lead to not so good results. Remember, even popular teas like kombucha can have their risks. Star anise tea can be quite tempting, right? With its unique star-shaped pods and sweet licorice-like flavor, it's easy to see why many are drawn to it. But as with many things in life, it's not always as innocent as it seems. Let's shed some light on the potential harm of star anise tea. While this aromatic beverage has been used in traditional Chinese medicine for centuries to aid digestion and fight the flu, it's not without its risks. The primary concern lies in its potential to cause neurological effects and even seizures. Yes, you heard it right. This seemingly benign tea can have serious implications for your nervous system. The compounds in star anise tea can interact with the neurotransmitters in your brain, potentially leading to an imbalance. This imbalance can then manifest as neurological symptoms, ranging from mild, such as dizziness and nausea, to severe like seizures. But here's where things get really tricky. Star anise tea is often confused with its toxic doppelganger, the Japanese star anise. They might look identical, but their effects on the body are anything but. Japanese star anise contains potent neurotoxins that can lead to serious health complications, including aggressive seizures and rapid eye movement. So while it's possible to enjoy star anise tea safely, it's crucial to source your tea from a reputable supplier. Also, it's important to heed any warning signs your body might give you. If you experience symptoms like dizziness, nausea, or jitteriness after drinking star anise tea, it's best to stop consumption and consult with a healthcare professional. Tea is meant to be a comforting, healthful ritual. It should be a source of relaxation and wellness, not worry and risk. So, when it comes to star anise tea, caution is the name of the game. So, as charming as star anise tea might sound, it's one that requires caution. It's always worth taking the time to understand what's in your cup and how it might affect your health. After all, knowledge is the first step towards making informed decisions about your well-being. We've covered some teas with hidden dangers today. Let's take a moment to recap. Weight loss teas, while tempting, often contain harmful laxatives and diuretics. They may promise quick results, but at the risk of severe dehydration and imbalance in your body's electrolytes. Then we discussed comfrey tea. Despite its medicinal claims, it's high in pyrrolizidine alkaloids, chemicals that can potentially cause liver damage and other serious health issues. Kombucha, a popular fermented tea, was our third subject. It's important to remember that while it has health benefits, it can also harbor harmful bacteria if brewed in unhygienic conditions. Not to mention, its high acidity can damage tooth enamel and upset stomachs. Lastly, we explored star anise tea. While it's a delicious spice, the wrong variety can be toxic. Illicium verum is safe, but Illicium anisatum, the Japanese variety, is not. It's crucial to know the difference. In this journey through the world of tea, we've uncovered that not all teas are as harmless as they seem. It's essential to research and understand the teas you consume for your health and safety. Be discerning, question claims, and verify sources. And most importantly, listen to your body. It's often the best judge of what's good for you and what's not. Remember, a wise tea drinker is an informed tea drinker. Stay safe and enjoy your next cup with knowledge and caution.